Hi there, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to the first day of February. I hope that your month is off to an amazing start. I am here to do a quick recap on my goals for January and how I did with them, as well as kind of give a rundown of the goals I have set for myself in February. So I did kind of like a New Year's, these are my goals for 2019, and that was super vague, I have to admit. They were very like airy fairy, like welcome love and appreciation into my life, cultivate online streams of income. Like they were very nebulous and vague and not very specific at all. And I can see myself saying, if I were looking at those goals, like, bull, I want to know how you are bringing these things into pass in your daily life. So I also did a wish list video, and that was more about things that I wished for and was actively planning toward in 2019. And I think the difference between them is that the wish list was more like kind of if I could have anything, and the goals, I was really kind of afraid to be specific. So that is why in these monthly goal videos, I'm going to be very specific and say these are the active steps that I'm going to be taking, and these are the ways that I'm going to measure myself to make sure that I am hitting the targets that I need to hit. So I'm going to jump into it. I'm also going to say a quick note about the 12-week year that I had been doing. I kind of abandoned that, and the reason why is because it took a lot of time, and I wasn't able to be as diligent in that method of tracking. I still absolutely advocate for that, but it didn't really fit into my schedule and the way that I am planning to accomplish my goals at the moment. For right now, a monthly system that I check in with daily and kind of have like front of mind is better for me because I know what I need to do to get them accomplished, and I kind of spread it out more over the week in kind of a less regimented fashion. So I'm stepping back from that for the month of February, and I'm just going to see how it works having more of a monthly tracker as opposed to a weekly tracker. So I'm going to jump right in and share them. So I've kind of grouped them according to personal and business. So I'm going to start with personal and then kind of move over to business and then finish up with a personal goal. So the first goal is to walk at least 70 miles for the whole month. So, and this is kind of a little bit ambitious because there are only 28 days in February, and that would mean walking about 3 to 4 miles per day. So I keep track in this little calendar that I just got from the dollar store, and I write down how many miles I do per day, and then I tally it up at the end of the week. So for January, I did 64 miles total. So for February, I'm aiming for 70 miles total. And I normally either walk first thing in the morning or after work before I start my side hustle. And I have found that that has given me tremendous energy. It takes a lot of time. Sometimes I'll run just to get it done with, or if I, feel like I need to just run something out. But for the most part, I'll walk and I watch videos, I'll listen to either podcasts or music, and I find it super therapeutic, and again, I get a lot of energy from that. And I've heard that from more than one person, that walking, just that type of walking really helps to just get everything going in terms of physically, but also there's not as much strain on the joints or sort of muscular skeletal structure. So I find that to be super helpful, and just overall health-wise, I've found that has helped a lot. So that's number one. Number two is for, this is funny, for self-care. So that had been on my overall list for the years, to just take better care of myself. And this is how I'm going to do it. If I was out of debt and had more sort of expendable personal care budget, I would get a massage or 2 or 3 or 4 every month. But what I'm going to do, because I like being massaged and I tend to hold tension like in my shoulders and my neck, I have a Theracane, which I will show. Actually, no, it's a cane that you like use to pull. There's like a rubber ball in the end, and you use it to sort of get really into the fascia and release some of the tension. So I'm going to commit to myself to do that for myself 5 to 10 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Total cost is $0. So that is a commitment I'm making to myself. And during that time, I'm going to really take that opportunity to check in, to use that as sort of a personal timeout. This is a Theracane. So what you do with this is you like hook it around and you can sort of use your own pressure or your own sort of mechanism, resistance, body weight resistance to work out any kinks that might be in your shoulders and neck. So highly recommend this, and I'm going to use this as an element of personal care as part of my goals for this month. So goal number 3 is to list at least 200 items on eBay, and this is going to be a lot of work because that works out to about 50 items a week, which is a lot because I had been listing, I think for the month of January, I listed 60 items total for all 31 days. So that would be almost 4 timesing what I did in January. So that's a little ambitious. I realize that, but I'm gonna just go for it and see where it takes me. I'm going to just jump in and list what I have and work to get additional items, which is goal number 4, to explore at least 10 sources of inventory for eBay to sell. So I'm going to be calling some wholesalers, reaching out, trying to form relationships and contacts, etc. We'll see how that goes. That is a goal. Goal number 5 is to publish at least 4 articles, blog posts on my website, which I hope to be sharing with you very, very, very soon. It's not, it's a work in progress at the moment. And my main holdup is the design, I think, which is common. It happens for a lot of people. Like getting it to look exactly like you want it to look is a challenge, but I'm working toward that. And again, hope to share that very soon. Goal number 6, so we on 6? 6 is to maintain this YouTube posting schedule. It's a little grueling, but it's doable, totally doable. And I really enjoy interacting with you, so I appreciate that you're watching this. And goal number 7 is to write in my gratitude journal daily, which I had been, I kind of fallen off in January. My excuse was that my journal ran out and I hadn't had a chance. I haven't been to a dollar store to pick up a new one, but I will be doing that. I have a new journal hopefully coming, and then I will use what I have to write my gratitudes in. So that is something on the personal level that really I have found a huge difference in. So I'm going to return to that gratitude journal daily, writing in that every day. So those are my 7 goals for the month of February. I know it is a super short month, so hopefully, not hopefully, I'm working and planning toward using those 7 things to move me closer to my overall goals, and also looking forward to recapping everything at the end of the month. So thank you again so much for watching, and I hope that you will keep watching. Bye!